Hello, it is Daniel, and today we are going to be doing something a little different. Well, not really, because we're also going to include something towards the end of this. We're doing a book review, guys. Yay! Okay, so I got 3 books today, that I'm very excited about, and I'm very much going to butcher the pronunciations. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm holding up my phone with a protein shake. Anyways, I'm going to absolutely butcher the pronunciation of all of these because it's from Russian authors. One of them being one that I'm very into right now, but I still need to learn how to say the name. We'll start with this one. By Fyodor Dostoevsky. I'm not even gonna try and say the name of the actual book because I'm gonna sound very stupid, very much more stupid. I'll summarize it real quick. I'll read the back. A nameless nobody tells the story of a childhood dominated by her stepfather, Efimov, a failed musician who believes he is a neglected genius. The young girl is strangely drawn to this drunken ruin of a man who exploits her and drives the family to poverty. But when she is rescued by an aristocratic family, the abuse against Netochka's delicate sight continues in a more subtle way, condemning her to remain an outsider. I'm excited for this one. This one I feel is going to be very interesting, very good. So yeah. Next one is by a different author, Vladimir Nabokov, and is called Lolita. Awe and exhilaration, along with heartbreak and mordant wit, around in Lolita, Vladimir Nabokov's most famous and controversial novel, which tells the story of the aging Humbert's obsessive, devouring, and doomed passion for the nymphet Dolores Hayes. Most of all, it is a meditation on love, love as outrage and hallucination, madness and transformation. I think the cover art is also really cool. So, that's this one. This one seems like it's going to be very interesting as well. This one is my grail. This one I am most excited for. It is by the same author as the first one. It's called White Nights. And I think it is a very pretty book. It is one of those classic covers. And it's 2 short stories in one, and I can't really exactly remember like how to describe what White Nights is about, but it's to a similar context. It's very similar to the first 2. I believe so. So that's this, and I'm very excited for it. This one is my favorites. Ooh, actually, let me get a thumbnail real quick. Oh my god, a thumbnail, guys. I'm gonna hold this up like this. This is fun, man. This is so much fun. And this is my current read. This is my current read, and I'm almost done with it. It is very good so far. I really enjoy it. I very much enjoy it. So yeah, that's my book haul. This is what I'm currently reading, and those other 3 is what I picked up today. Which I am very excited about once again. Now for the second part of the video, I want to talk about disconnecting from media. Disconnecting from all media. Well, not all media, because some media is good. But I'm talking about like TikTok and Instagram and scrolling through things and, I deleted pretty much everything. YouTube is like the very last only platform that I have now. I deleted pretty much everything about a week ago. Yep, about a week ago. But yeah, I deleted everything about a week ago, and it has honestly been the greatest thing I've ever done. Like genuinely, like I don't want to sound like some preacher, like I don't want to sound like stupid, I guess, but it's genuinely been one of the greatest decisions I've ever made. Like I feel so much more in touch and like in control of my emotions. I weirdly feel a greater appetite. Like I find myself getting hungrier quicker, and I feel myself like, I guess it's because my brain isn't as distracted anymore. Like I've been very bored. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've been very, very bored, but I've been trying to find ways of distracting myself in forms of learning, in forms of reading. I'm also currently trying to learn Spanish. I understand it, but I can't speak it, so I'm really trying to learn Spanish right now. Um, so yeah, I'm just choosing things that I can learn from and that'll do better for me and for my mind. And I realized just how great of an addiction literally just scrolling through TikTok is. And it's like you don't realize it until after you stop doing it. Like even not just like within yourself, but with people around you. Like when I'm at work, it's like someone will come and they'll ask you for something, and then while they're waiting for you, they just start scrolling through TikTok. Or like they'll deal with like a customer or something, and then right after they're done, they'll start scrolling through TikTok, you know? And it's like I was guilty of it. I was very guilty of it, and I realized just how guilty of it when I was playing video games, and I this was after I had deleted TikTok and everything pretty much. I was playing video games, and right after I would die, I'd pick up my phone. Like I would instinctively pick up my phone and start like scrolling on my screen like I was like some zombie or something. Like I don't know. It was like weird to become like self-aware of, but it was genuinely just so like I don't know. I'm telling you, you don't realize just how like detrimental it is until after it's gone. And I feel like that's the way like with a lot of addictions, but with this one specifically, it's like it seems so harmless, but it's like it's really doing so much more to you than you think, especially like in terms of your emotions. Like I said, I have felt so much more like in touch and in control with my emotions. Like I felt like like with iPad kids, like iPad babies, like when they you know how iPad babies are. Like it's almost like we're the same exact thing. We're the same exact thing, to just not at the same degree, but still very similarly. But I don't do these in multiple takes, by the way. I literally just turn on the camera and I just start talking. So if something dumb happens, it is what it is. But it's alright. Um so yeah. Genuinely, you like it's just so stressful. Like Instagram and like the news and all that. Like I have been so just under a rock, I guess. Like all the stuff that happened last week with the news, I didn't realize or I didn't see it until like yesterday that I was just checking it out on the computer at work. So I've been like so under a rock, but it's been so peaceful. Like not hearing about what's going on in the country and what's going on in the other side of the world and what's going on here and there and who got shot and who got this and who did that and who cheated on who. And it's genuinely just so much more peaceful. Like it genuinely so much more peaceful, and like I love it. You know, because you don't realize how just harmful and stressful it is again until after it's gone. And it's like all these things. It is important to kind of stay informed to some degree, but you really just don't want to be consuming too much information about things that you cannot control. Like you can't control what's going on the other side of the world. You can't control what the president of your country is doing, like there's no point. Or even like on a more personal level, like let's say like with your partner or something, like if they're following a bunch of people that they shouldn't be following, or if they're like liking a bunch of pictures they shouldn't be liking, you can't control that. You can't be stalking it and checking every other hour just to see if like there's been some change or something, so it really comes down to just things eliminating witnessing things that you cannot control. It's just like so much. You're removing so much unnecessary stress and anxiety from your life, and you're overall just helping your brain by not being constantly just stimulated over and over and over like every second of the day, so yeah, that's just my take on it, and it's just been my personal experience, and I'm definitely going to keep it up. I don't see myself getting any of these platforms again anytime soon. So yeah, that's been Daniel's book review number 1, and disconnecting from media. I hope you have a great day and a great Easter if you celebrate.